Welcome back to another broadcast here on RioSportsLive.com, and away we go with our second semifinal of the 2017 version of the House of Pain tournament at McCallum Memorial High School. This is Laredo United in the orange uniforms taking on Los Fresnos, the Lady Falcons. The first game already had McCallum Memorial punching their ticket to the championship game. United launches a three from the outside. That one won't go. Long rebound comes out to the Lady Falcons. If they can secure the boards and take care of the ball, the Falcons just may be here all game. Here's a long three. Rims out, no good. Offensive board. Put that one up. Ball goes out of bounds. That'll stay here.
Those first two possessions look good. In for a good game, hopefully.
Inbound play coming up for the Lady Falcons. Inside. Shot goes up off the glass, and that one rolls home. Made by Brittany Ruiz. No pressure right now by the Los Fresnos Lady Falcons. They'll fall back defensively. Chanting out defense on the sideline for the Lady Falcons. United with a spin move by Destiny Martinez. Gets it back outside to Beatty. Swing it over on the left side to Campano. Back in the hands of Martinez. Martinez to Beatty. Beatty finds Rodriguez. Jumper good. Patience at Evie Vasquez sitting next to me, and this team will be patient. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, they will, and they started off with their 1-4 offense already, and they've gotten a couple looks when the slasher is cutting through the paint.
Tie game. Los Fresnos will throw it away.
And those will kill you, those turnovers. Both, if anybody wants to go ahead and get a good win today, they have to make sure that they take care of the ball.
United has rolled through their competition coming into this game. Los Fresnos also ran the table in their pool. This will be a challenge for the winner of this ball game. On the drive, nice ball handling by United. Fadeaway jumper off balance, rolls off the mark. Rebound taken down by the Lady Falcons. Ball knocked out of bounds. Stay here. Falcon ball. Falcons slow the pace. 6:12 to go here in the first quarter. Pass inside the paint. There's another turnover. Fuentes wasn't ready for that pass. Now nearly steals it in the backcourt. Lady Longhorns with the ball. There's a shot that goes up and a foul called into the free throw line. Will go Natalie Trevino, and she's a handful to say the least.
She will be, the player to look for today, this game, no doubt.
You matched up against this team last year, Coach, as a coach on the sideline. The same personnel, for the most part, is right back here. You're looking at them. Trevino, one of those players to watch.
Yeah, I think United only lost like maybe one or two posts, but they're, as far as their guards go, yeah, they're back.
Rodriguez got the rebound on the missed free throw. There's a shot that goes up and in, made by Olivia Campero. 5-2 early lead. Los Fresnos has turned it over the last two times down and nearly turned it over again. Loose ball picked up on the baseline. Now off the dribble, get it back outside to Adame. Adame will slow it down. Adame attacks and gets it taken away. Martinez, that's 3 turnovers in a row. A steal right back for the Lady Falcons. That shot goes up and in. They needed that basket. Cora Garcia with the bucket. After a turnover, turned right back into a turnover for a bucket. Off the dribble, Campero takes it inside, dishes off. Right side, Beatty puts it up, rolls it off the mark, got her own rebound. Spins it back on a fadeaway. That won't go. Rebound to the Lady Falcons in the front court. Top of the key to Ruiz. Ruiz hands it off to Garcia. Check that, that's Adame. Adame swing it right side. Here's a three. That's a good look. Back of the rim, it won't go. Rebound tip, controlled by the Lady Falcons. Trailing her shot was Gallardo to keep that one alive, and then they'll turn it over. Now quickly, here comes United in the front court. Attacking, laying up, and off the rim, no good. Rebound taken down by the Lady Falcons. Pace right now. Lady Falcons trying to force the issue. Right side, Adame. Into the corner, off the move. There's a shot by Gallardo. That won't go. Offensive rebound. Put it on the floor. Outlet pass. Lady Falcons now go inside to Ruiz. Put it up and in.
Boy, are they working those boards.
6-5 lead for the Lady Falcons, and they are truly trying to attack this basketball team. On the dribble is Rodriguez. Rodriguez hands it off to Beatty. Beatty in the lane. The floater won't go. Rebound by Ruiz. Lady Falcons get the one and done on the shot selection and the rebound. halfway through the first quarter of play. And if you dissect it down into half quarters, which many coaches do, plus Fresno's advantage after the first 4 minutes. Here's a three on the way. That one won't go. Rebound, offensive board again. That shot goes up, no good. Rebound taken down by the Lady Longhorns. Jump ball before the outlet pass, and the turnover gives it right back to the Falcons.
I love the way Los Fresnos is coming out of the gates. They're really wanting this game.
Turnover is just the second of the game. Timeout called by Laredo United. They can sense that they're being out-hustled right now, and they'll talk about that. We'll keep it right here. Their coach is no stranger to coaching in basketball games and recognizing when a game is being taken away from you versus you're getting beat by a better team.
Yeah, this team is just coming out of the gates. Awesome. Awesome. I love it.
Lady Falcons, the questions you start asking, is this team conditioned well enough to sustain this type? Are they deep enough to bring in players off the bench? Because what's going to happen is that you're going to keep looking out there, and there will be fresh troops coming up. United is a deep team, and they're capable of sustaining this pace. Los Fresnos has set the tone. Can you sustain it?
Yeah, Los Fresnos is playing very smart right now.
Inbound play coming up for the Lady Falcons. Adame will set them in motion. Gets it in to Gallardo. Over it goes to Ruiz. Ruiz splits a double team and got fouled. Call that foul on Evelyn Quiroz. The first time in the tournament, United has been tested out of the gate. Off the dribble, Ruiz takes it baseline, and she'll get fouled. Had an open shot, elected to attack.
Yeah, they're playing a 2-3 zone, so they're going either down the middle to attack or they're looking to just rip and attack.
Foul is on Liana Rodriguez. That's her first. Team foul number 2 on Laredo United. Gallardo will put him in play. Out it goes to Adame. Gallardo wants a three. Missed that one in front of the rim. Long rebound. United wants to run into the front court into a double team. Loose ball. Trevino dives to the floor. Tries to get it. Whistle blows. On the exchange, it'll be United basketball.
Yeah, I know. Los Fresnos know exactly who Trevino is, and yet they're not being afraid. They're just going right at her.
Inbound play, Trevino catches. She'll be guarded straight up man-to-man defense by Jessica Fuentes in the open court. Gives it up on the left side, cuts through. On the dribble, Campero. Campero to the free throw line to Beatty. Beatty has to get it outside to Martinez. Martinez got a killer screen. Step back three, no good. Rebound in the paint, comes out long. Picked up by the Lady Falcons, but tipped out of bounds. And it'll be Los Fresnos basketball.
They're face guarding Trevino all the way through. They don't want anything with her in the ball.
The officials are going to talk it over. I know the Laredo crowd, and they're here. They definitely say that ball was touched last by Los Fresnos. 2:53 to go in the first quarter. I was laughing a couple of tournaments ago. We had some fans looking up saying, go to the replay, go to the replay, and they were pointing at us.
Yeah, I've done that before. I've done that before in a close call. But turning towards our own camera. Do it. Go back to the replay there.
We're not that big yet, but someday.
But refs still can't go to it, though. They have to use their judgment.
It will be Falcon basketball. Lady Falcons with an early lead. 2:50 remaining here in this first quarter of play of the semifinal game on the Platinum bracket here at this House of Pain tournament. Gallardo quickly double team, gets to the free throw line. Got free, missed the shot though. Rebound ripped out of the air by Beatty. Elevated nicely to get that rebound, and then a foul called.
Laredo is stretching their 2-3 zone, and they're actually trapping in the corner, and they're actually trying to make them rush their shots, exactly what they got there, except that they were not able to get the rebound. Luckily, they got the turnover and were able to get it back.
Drive, Beatty misses the shot, got the next one blocked out of there. Rebound by the Lady Falcons. Can't say enough about the defense in this first quarter by the Lady Falcons to stay in this game. Falcons offense outside to Gallardo. Gallardo has been quiet on the offensive end. Gets that shot away. That one's no good. Rebound. Loose ball in the paint. Lady Falcons win the fight for the loose ball. Still loose. Picked up again. Gallardo for three. Answer, no. Rebound comes out long into the hands of Fuentes. Back to Gallardo. Another three. Answer this time, no. Rebound taken down by United. Outlet pass. Lady Longhorns on the run. Down the right-hand side. Elevating. Fadeaway jumper rolls in by Trevino. That's a tough shot for Trevino on the finish. She's got 3.
Yeah, she used her body very well.
7-6 game. Trevino comes out on the trap. Gallardo, nice pass on the baseline. Layup missed though by Fuentes. Got to finish on those. Here comes Trevino again, and a lot of contact, and she'll get sent to the line.
Yeah, Los Fresnos is not really shooting too well right now, so if they're going to get any points, they need to go to the basket. They need to go ahead and see if they can get some layups.
That was a layup back on the other side. Fuentes just flat out missed a point-blank gimme. Couple of substitutes in the game coming in for Los Fresnos, and here comes the question mark as to if this team has the depth to sustain what thus far the starting 5 has put on the floor.
Yeah, and the possessions that Los Fresnos just had can't change the momentum. You know, you started off real hot and real, with that sense of urgency. Missing some shots can't change that.
Laura Camarillo, Dom Clemens, and Jasmine Garcia checking into the game for the Lady Falcons. 9-6 lead. United with the ball, or lead, and Los Fresnos with the ball. Minute 13 to go in the first quarter. Overhead pass deflected, nearly stolen. Now the Falcons have numbers on the backside of this. Bounce pass to the inside. Shot goes up. That's forced and rushed. Missed. Offensive rebound by Laura Camarillo. Then she has it taken away. Longhorns back with the basketball in the front court. Handed off to Trevino on a clear out against the defense of Camarillo. Got a screen to the top of the key. Under a minute to go. Got another screen. Pulls the jumper on the 16-footer. That's well short. Rebound by the Lady Falcons. Stepping on the out-of-bounds line, though.
You can't allow that to happen. We've talked about this before. Do not save the ball, under the other team's basket. Or your own basket, should I say.
Longhorns with the ball. Working into the front court. Longhorn basketball on the baseline. Out to the top of the free throw line. Rodriguez lets that one go. No good. Rebound. Nice job by the Lady Falcons on getting rebound positioning by Dom Clemens. And then the push off of that called against Laredo United. Substitution off the bench for the Lady Longhorns. Just checking in as Evelyn Quiroz. Quiroz will replace Rodriguez, who has been cold out of the gate. 2 players that can shoot. Rodriguez and then Gallardo on the Los Fresnos side. Gallardo's had some open looks for shots that are in rhythm of their offense. Thus far, she just hasn't made them. Clemens has it, gets it outside. That's an open 3, but that's way off the mark. Rebound taken down. Baseball pass ahead into the hands of Campero. She gets blocked, and a foul called on Dom Clemens will send her to the line. Clemens is athletic.
Oh, yeah, and the thing is that as soon as they see that their team is securing the ball, they're taking off. You got to have a safety there. When it comes to defense, you have to have a safety there if they're going to get you on that long pass.
Campero at the line. Will get 2. 0.1 second left here in this first quarter. First one good. Possession arrow will favor Los Fresnos, so they'll have the ball to start the second quarter. Campero, next free throw. Made it.
You hate to give up points, this late in the corner like that.
4 quick points
My name's
out
Isaac
of the
Smith,
last
and
10
I'm co-owner of
seconds for the United, and they're up by 5. Second quarter coming up after this. This is RealSportsLive.com.
My name is Isaac Smith, and I'm co-owner of Mott's Building Materials. The Mott's Flooring Department has everything, with the largest in-stock selection in the Valley. You can find vinyl and ceramic tile, hardwood, carpet, and vinyl flooring all under one roof. Our flooring experts can help you figure out what works best for you and your budget. Walk out with your floor that same day or get it delivered anywhere in the Valley the next day. Built on history, built on family, built on trust. Mott's Building Materials.
Shopping for furniture, appliances, or building supplies? Habitat for Humanity Restore has it all at discounted prices. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info, or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff, great prices, great cause.
Back here, start of the second quarter. Joe Bowling, Evie Vasquez next to me, and 4 points scored by Laredo United in the last 10 seconds of that quarter. Makes a difference when you look up at the scoreboard to start the second quarter play.
The momentum can change. Players can start looking to do something different because of it. It can just change so many things.
Falcon basketball, and away we go. Trailing by 5, second quarter underway. Falcons led in scoring thus far by Brittany Ruiz, who has just 4 points, but 4 of 6 of her team's points. Adame threw it away. Turnover. Here come the Lady Longhorns into the front court on the attack, running one-hander off the mark, but Trevino is going to get to the free throw line, and you can tell she is determined to take it off the dribble here in this first half.
Yeah, she's a player who knows what she can do, and she's looking to do it. One of her assets is not just shooting, but, you know, attacking the basket.
Foul call on Fuentes, which is her second. Trevino at the line makes that. She's now 4 of 5 from the free throw line. 6 points overall. Rolls that one in. Lady Falcons basketball. Gallardo has it. They'll stretch the 2-3 zone. Top of the key to Adame. Now to the free throw line. Now back to Gallardo. Has it stripped, nearly taken away. Whistle blows and a jump ball. Turnover.
Yeah, and you know what's missing from their offense now? You know, they are going to the opposite post down the middle, but yet their cutter's not there anymore. So that's where they were getting easy baskets to start off the first quarter, and it's not there anymore.
6 turnovers now against the Lady Falcons of Los Fresnos here in the first half. Now down 7. They're on defense. Longhorns with the ball. Martinez over to Beatty. Beatty looking. Finds Trevino. Trevino clears the defense for the 3. Got it.
Even though they're face guarding her, she's still getting open and being able to get what she wants when it comes to offense.
Trevino with 10. She'll be at the top of this 2-3 zone. Nearly a steal. Gallardo has it. Takes it baseline for the Lady Falcons and double dribbled. It's consecutive turnovers here. 3 trips, 3 turnovers for the Lady Falcons to start the second quarter. They're down double digits. A 5-0 run here in the second quarter alone. A 9-0 run in the game extended between the end of the first quarter and into the second for Laredo United. Beatty has it. Bounce pass to a cutter. That's Trevino. Lay it up. Missed it. Rebound Lady Falcons, and a good job getting the board. Gallardo. She's fouled. Stops play with 6:26 to go in the quarter.
You see, and that's what happens when you're face guarding. You know, as a defender, you cannot see the ball. You're only focused on the player, and that's why she was able to get open back door, because they're so fixated on the player only. You don't know where the ball is.
Lady Falcons with the ball, and Clemens has it knocked out of her hands. A kick ball is called against United. Laredo United trying to get to the championship game. So is Los Fresnos. Whoever wins, they'll be taking on McCallum Memorial. We know that already at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Another turnover by the Lady Falcons. They've yet to take a shot here in the second quarter. 4 possessions, turn it over all 4 times. Now a turnover by the Lady Longhorns. Lady Falcons get it in the front court, and a shot goes up. Before that, a blocking foul on the floor. Non-shooting foul. At the line is Ali Gallardo. Gallardo hasn't scored yet. Makes that. From the line, that's the first free throw. Meanwhile, the Longhorns have already shot 8, made 7. Next free throw, Gallardo. That rolls in too.
And that'll be big for them, you know, making their free throws. That'll be big for them. That'll be big for Los Fresnos.
Trevino brings it into the front court. Guarded by Fuentes. Fuentes forces her baseline. Top of the key it goes. Off the dribble is Quiroz. Nothing there for her. Into the hands of Martinez. Martinez spins. Nothing there. Backs it out. Now finds a cutter. Layup Beatty. And makes it.
You know, she patiently waited just for the right opening to get it to her, and she found it.
Audrey Beatty with the finish. For Beatty, that's her first points. United on the defense. Gallardo on the offense. Steps back, lost her dribble. Double team, jump ball, stay here.
Slowly but surely, the momentum is changing, you know, when it comes to defense to United. Los Fresnos came out hot, you know, with that urgency, and little by little, you know, it just seems like United is not just taking over offensively, but defensively as well.
Lady Falcons will throw it in. Adame gets it into Gallardo. On a double team, takes it in the paint. Shot it up high off the glass, that won't go. Rebound comes out, Los Fresnos outfights him for the board. Adame got that board. Swing it over to Gallardo. Gallardo wants a 3. That one's well short. Another offensive board. Put that one up and in. Dom Clemens with the offensive rebound. That was 2 rebounds on the offensive end on the same trip down.
Yeah, and Los Fresnos needs to stop them too. You know, you got to be able to get at least multiple stops. And yet again, you know, United just being able to take it to the basket and score just like that.
Shot that time by Campero on the baseline. For Olivia Campero, she's got 6 points. Back to a double-digit lead for Laredo United. Fuentes gets it over to Gallardo. Step back 3. That one won't go. Rebound. Another offensive rebound for the Lady Falcons. Gallardo this time from the baseline. That one won't go. Rebound, offensive board, put it up. That one won't go. Rebound, Longhorns have numbers. In the front of the pack, Destiny Martinez for the layup, and she made it.
That could have easily been a foul too, but they have no safety. That's exactly why they're giving up these long points, you know, because they have no safety when it comes coming back.
Rebounding, they're getting the rebounds. They're just missing shots. Los Fresnos, Lady Falcons trailing by 12. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique, collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Back here after the timeout. 4 minutes left here in this first half of play. Scoreboard reads first quarter. We're in the second. Los Fresnos has been outscored 11-4. Here in the second, they'll turn it over again. In the front court, layup goes up and in. Count it, and a foul. And Natalie Trevino with another bucket. With 3:50 to go here in the first quarter, we'll head to the free throw line. Trevino already in the game, 12 points. Count that. She's 5 of 6 at the free throw line. Trevino ready with the next one. Got that one. 14-4. Laredo United has outscored Los Fresnos here in the second quarter. Lady Falcon basketball. Gallardo has it. There's a steal in the open court. Trevino for the layup. Count it.
It is so great when you can have such an impactful player, you know, not just on offense but on defense like Trevino. She is great. She has a great future ahead of her. You know, she's giving this team a real big boost.
6th turnover in the second quarter by Los Fresnos, 10th in the first half, and they'll throw it away again. Laredo United in the backcourt, now work at front side, and it's taken away right back from you. Gallardo with a steal for the layup, made it. They'll need a couple of those in a row to climb back in this game before the halftime break.
Right, and they got to be able to get some multiple stops. You know, they got to be able to stop them at least a few times from scoring, and they got to score themselves.
Nobody's slowing Trevino down, though. Natalie Trevino, another layup, and she's got 17 in the first half.
And because of the fact that they're face guarding her, everybody else is not focusing too much on help defense on her, and they should be. They should be. Trevino already had, how many points did she have already, Trevino?
17.
Yeah, I mean, they got to be able to get that help defense to help her out when she drives.
Gallardo hands it off on the baseline. Fuentes falls to the ground. Another turnover. Longhorns with the ball. Rodriguez brings it front side. Baseline. It goes to Quiroz. Whistle blows on the floor. 2:28 remaining here in the first quarter, or first half. Turnovers is a story. 12 turnovers by Los Fresnos. 8 of them, though, here in the second quarter. Inbound play by Laredo United. Throw it in. In the corner goes to Martinez. Now through the lane. That shot rolls home. Nobody stopped Olivia Campero. Campero has 8 points. 2:12 remaining. 20-6. United has outscored Los Fresnos here in the second quarter. Overhead pass. They'll play catch with it on top of this offense. Gallardo has it on the spread. taking it off the dribble, steps back with the jumper. That's good. Inside the arc, Ali Gallardo. She's got 6 points, leads the team in scoring. Minute 50 to go in the first. Here's a three by Trevino. She's feeling it.
Yes,
Natalie
she is.
Trevino has 20 in the first half. Minute 42 to go in the first. The lead is 20. Lady Falcons with the ball. Ruiz makes a move, split the defense, made the layup.
Anytime they've been able to score, that's what has been working. Los Fresnos has to stick to what has been working for them, and that's exactly it.
Martinez wants a three, and that's no good. Rebound by the Lady Falcons. The outlet pass into the hands of Gallardo. Gallardo brings it into the front court. Off the dribble, running one-hander in the lane. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, that's an offensive board, and then a foul on Laredo, as Fuentes has been busy on the boards for Los Fresnos. Clemens also active on the boards. Second foul on Nikki Rose. Sixth team foul against Laredo United. Los Fresnos ball. Off the dribble is Ruiz. Takes it inside, laid it off the mark, no good. Rebound, outlet pass, and here come the Laredo United Longhorns, and Campero will lay it up and miss it.
Again,
Rebound.
no safety.
Lady Falcons have it in the front court. That's a steal. And then with 43 seconds to go in the first quarter, timeout for an injury on the floor. We'll be back after this. This is RealSportsLive.com.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close
Of wanting
to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close.
This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease.
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio. All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
Se reveló el secreto. La taquería El Zarape fue nombrada la número 1 en el área. Descubra por qué El Zarape siempre es la solución fresca y sabrosa para todos los apetitos al mejor precio. Desde ricos tacos calientes y platos de desayuno tradicionales a abundantes opciones de almuerzo y cena. Favoritos como el Corn Taco Combo, fajitas, tortas, tostadas, papas al horno y más. O el popular paquete familiar, perfecto para familias grandes y reuniones. Corra la voz sobre las ofertas de comida demasiado buenas para perderse. En la taquería El Zarape en todo el valle.
Back here, and they're assisting Destiny Martinez off the court. Looks like she turned an ankle. She walked more and more under her own power the closer she got to the bench, which is a good sign. First half already, Natalie Trevino, 20 points, and she's young.
Oh, yeah, she's very young, you know, and like I was telling you earlier, interesting story about her. Last year I was watching this same tournament with a couple of college coaches, and we were all puzzled when we found out she was just a freshman last year. You know, they were ready to recruit her already, you know, right off the bat. And once we asked, you know, what's her classification, they said freshman. Like, wow, okay, we're ready for her whenever she's ready to graduate.
Turnover by the Lady Falcons into the front court. It's Quiroz off the dribble. That won't go. Rebound Gallardo wants to push the issue for the Lady Falcons. As it tapped away, out of bounds it goes. Stay here. 16 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, if Los Fresnos wants to do a little bit better, I think they need to slow it down. I think they need to slow down the tempo.
Gallardo from the corner brings it back outside. They'll try to trap her. They'll poke it away and save back in by Trevino, but right to the hands of Gallardo, and then she's fouled. 4.7 seconds to go in the half. Free throw time for Ali Gallardo. That's the third foul on Ileana Rodriguez. Gallardo, 6 points, 3 boards, 2 of 2 at the line. Makes the first on a front end of 1 of 1. Now watch where Trevino She catches the ball. She can go distance of the court in 4.7.
4.7 seconds is a lot of time.
Free throw, no good. Rebound taken down by Laredo United. With 2 seconds to go, that ball is deflected back in bounds. And that's the way the first half comes to an end. Laredo United scores 25 points in the second quarter alone and leads this one by 19. Back after this on RioSportsLive.com.
Doing some gardening or home improvements this weekend? Visit Habitat for Humanity Restore before you start. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff, great prices, great cause.
Mott's Lumberyard is one of the largest in the valley. If you need it, we have it. Everything from lumber, insulation, roofing, plywood, and sheetrock. After 45 years of business, we've basically came up with our own lumber philosophy that allows us to offer the best option to customers on any job. We know the area, we know the lumber, and most importantly, we know you. Built on history, built on family, built on trust. Mott's Building Materials.
Possibilities are all around us. We see potential in unexpected places. And when we share our knowledge, vision, and connections, we turn great ideas into action in communities all around the world. Together, we can make real change happen. We're Rotary. We are people of action. Get involved at Rotary.org.
My name is Ben Smith, and I'm the General Manager at the Palm Beach location. The sales staff at Mott's can help you find the right materials for the job. We're experienced, friendly, and eager to help. With that DIY project you've been waiting to start, or that large order you need to fill fast, our experts can help you figure out what's best for you and your budget. And if you're waiting over your head, we can point you in the right direction. Built on history, built on family, built on trust. Mott's Building Materials.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Whatever DIY project you've got going on this weekend, visit Habitat for Humanity Restore before you start. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info, or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff, great prices, great cause.
Back here we start the second half of play. Laredo United with the basketball and the lead as we start the third quarter of play in this semifinal game. There's a long three by Trevino. That's a rare miss by Natalie Trevino in this game period. Offensive rebound though, secured. Get it over to Trevino. Trevino on that left wing. Whistles a pass through the defense. Somehow it lands in the hands of teammate Scarlett Garcia. That shot won't go, and then the ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, Los Fresnos just switched up into a zone defense. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Laredo stays in their 2-3 zone as well.
Ball belongs to Los Fresnos. Lady Falcons scored 6 points in the first quarter, 11 in the second. And in the early part of this game, we're out hustling Laredo United for just about every ball. Now ahead of the pack, layup good, made by Quiroz. That started in the second quarter. They started beating Los Fresnos down court. And it's right back to work in the third. Off the dribble is Gallardo. Bounce pass on the baseline. Step through, shot goes up, no good. Foul called, and that'll send Jessica Fuentes to the free throw line for Los Fresnos.
Oh, they didn't call that a shooting foul.
Non-shooting foul.
Interesting.
Inbound play coming up for the Lady Falcons. To Ruiz. Try to hand it off to Gallardo. Somehow she gets it back outside to Ruiz. Makes a move in the lane with the left hand. That won't go. Rebound taken down by Laredo United. And then a foul called in the backcourt.
They were looking for that long pass already.
It's going to be a Los Fresno's ball. 6:41 to go here in the third quarter. Gallardo pulls the trigger on a three. Got it.
You know, what's also interesting is they're not pressing either. They're not pressing, and they're usually a pressing team, Los Fresnos is.
10 points for Gallardo. Laredo United with the ball. That ball's kicked. Stay here. United basketball. Natalie Trevino has 20 points. She's got the ball right now. Going to clear out against Giovanni Adame. 6:14 to go in the third. Swings it right-hand side. Here's an open three, and that's way off the mark. Rebound by the Lady Longhorns. Back in the hands of Trevino. Makes a move in the lane. Lays it up and rolled it in.
Great slasher, you know, great finisher. She's just an all-around player.
She's got 22. Los Fresnos basketball. Trevino nearly gets a steal. Lady Falcons get it to Ruiz. Ruiz attacks on the left side. Has a shot blocked out of there by Beatty. Rebound by the Lady Longhorns. Here they come in the front court. This is Campero. Campero takes it coast to coast. Lays it up, no good. Rebound, Jessica Fuentes. For the Lady Falcons into the front court. Quick pass, it goes to Ruiz. Ruiz makes a baseline move and has a whistle blows. That'll be another foul called on the floor. Los Fresno's basketball out of bounds. Gallardo, an open three. Made it again.
That's already two in the last few minutes.
She was open in the first half. Those were shots within her rhythm and within the offensive set. Just weren't falling.
Yeah, you're right. She just wasn't connecting.
She's now got 13 points. 17-point game. To the paint they go. Nothing there. Back outside. Off the dribble, Quiroz gets it over. Now top of the key. Three by Trevino. Bang.
Yeah, and that's one difference that you're going to see in their offenses. They're basically running the same thing against each other's zones, but yet United is just a little bit more patient and they're getting better looks.
Trevino now has 25 points in this game. Ruiz off the dribble. Takes it left side. Off the glass, that won't go. Quick rebound, and here comes the United on the run. Trying to push the issue, they'll throw it away. Gallardo spins it back out. Brings it front side for Los Fresnos. Off the dribble. Guarded by Trevino. Got a screen to the right side. In the corner it goes for an Adame three, and that's too long. Rebound, Los Fresnos in the paint. Shot goes up and in, made by Ruiz. Lady Falcons with 4:11 to go here in the third. Need to string together 4 or 5 stops in a row and follow that up with made baskets. United with the ball. Go inside. That's a turnover. Here come the Lady Falcons. It's Adame. Adame into a double team. Dribbled into traffic. Ball out of bounds. Adame touches it last.
You know, you got to be aware of who touches it. You know, she was able to touch it there and it went out off of her, but just as easily she would have just left it alone. It would have been their ball.
3:51 remaining in the third. Key Rose hands it off to Natalie Trevino. Trevino, just a sophomore, my friends. 25 points and counting in this game. To the right side, that's near a travel. On the dribble, though, is Peralta. Get it back outside to Trevino. Trevino launches a long 3. Got it again.
There is just no fear. It's all confidence. She knows what she can do.
Sometimes you just feel it. She's got 28. On the dribble is Gallardo. Gallardo for Los Fresnos. Spins it back outside to Adame. Try it to the right side. Shot goes up. Whistle blows. Let's see if someone jumps up and gets that off the rim. Putting pressure on the officials. See who has the vertical leap there to get it. Crowd joins in, asking the ref to jump up there and get that. Tom Clemens will be at the free throw line. That's just as good. Should get an assist on that with a made bucket. Clemens on the game. 2 points, hasn't shot a free throw yet. First one good. Free throw shooting, 4 of 5 for the Lady Falcons here in this game. Clemens ready with another. Misfires on that. Rebound, here come the Lady Longhorns. Into the front court, Key Rose takes it right side. Finds a trailer, over it goes to Trevino. Another long 3 and bang again. Trevino's got 31.
Can she beat her career high of 50 that she did last week? We'll see.
She had 50 last week?
Yeah, she did against another Laredo school, I believe.
2:41 to go here in the third. Long 3 by Gallardo, right back at you. Ali Gallardo with a deep 3 of her own. She's got 16. Well, let's see how far back Trevino will pull up for one here. I would say she's in range right now. Gets it to Key Rose. Key Rose puts it on the floor, has it poked away. Nearly stolen, ball loose, saved back inbounds, but taken away by the Lady Falcons. Adame, a quick pass to Gallardo. Gallardo against Trevino, beat her off the dribble, lay it in.
She was able to change, you know, her shot in the air. It just helped her score.
Trevino brings it across the timeline. Guarded by Adame. Bounce pass on the baseline, nice delivery. Shot missed. Rebound by Laredo United, that's a travel. Lady Falcons have scored 14 points here in the third quarter, which is outscoring Laredo United, but by 1, 14-13. In essence, they're trading buckets, and you can't do that down 20.
Yeah, if you really want to win, you got to be able to play defense.
Lady Falcons with the ball. Over to Gallardo. Gets it back. It's a turnover. And here comes Trevino. One man to beat. That's Adame. Beats her off the dribble. Lays it up and in.
Too easy. That's just too easy for her. If you're a defender, when you're on one-on-one like that, you got to be able to meet her sooner.
Trevino.
You cannot let her get in the paint that far in.
Trevino with 33. Falcons with the ball. Inside they go. Back outside now to Gallardo. In the backcourt. Tracked down there by Clemens. Minute 16 to go. Over to Adame. Adame over to Gallardo. Gallardo, a step back 3. That's way off the mark. Rebound goes out of bounds.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a desperation shot there. She didn't even look at the rim clearly.
I know as shooters, sometimes you just feel like anything I put towards the rim is going to go in. But occasionally, some mechanics do come into play. Square the shoulders, follow through.
I think you said it, occasionally.
On the third quarter, final minute playing out. Near steal, Laredo United gets it to Trevino. Whistles a pass left-hand side. Fadeaway jumper on the baseline, rolls off. Trevino there, tip it up, no good, and she got fouled.
You know, I'm also very impressed at how United is just so good, you know, right under the basket, around the rim. You know, their fakes, you know, their everything is just so good. Their soft touch.
Beatty at the line. misses the first. Brittany Ruiz will check out of the game. That was her 4th foul. Free throw by Beatty is perfect. Audrey Badry has just 3 points in this game. 40 seconds left. Gallardo has it. Top of the key, it goes to Adame. Back to Gallardo, off the dribble. Better look from 3. This one rims out. Rebound comes out long to Laredo United. Into the front court, Trevino to the left side. Lay it up, no good, and she got fouled. Natalie Trevino with 33 points so far in this game. Steps to the line, looking for 2 more. As Evie said, coming off a 50-point performance last week.
Yeah, she did against Laredo United South, now that I remember correctly. Not an easy team to score on either.
Made that. Los Fresnos basketball. Top of the key, it goes to Adame. Plays catch with Gallardo. Gallardo back to Adame. Stepping through is Fuentes. Gets it out for an open look. That one's in, made by Clemens.
You see, they're scoring, but can they play defense?
Here comes Trevino for a 3 at the buzzer, and that won't go. You just never know. Everything else she's put up has nearly went in. 4th quarter coming up. Longhorns lead. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
My name is Isaac Smith, and I'm co-owner of Mott's Building Materials. The Mott's Flooring Department has everything, with the largest in-stock selection in the Valley. You can find vinyl and ceramic tile, hardwood, carpet, and vinyl flooring all under one roof. Our flooring experts can help you figure out what works best for you and your budget. Walk out with your floor that same day or get it delivered anywhere in the Valley the next day. Built on history, built on family, built on trust. Mott's Building Materials.
Doing some gardening or home improvements this weekend? Visit Habitat for Humanity Restore before you start. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info, or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff, great prices, great cause.
Back here, we start the 4th quarter of play, and Laredo United will have the ball and a 20-point lead as we play out this final 8 minutes of the semifinals of the House of Pain tournament in 2017. United with the lead and the ball. Patience set this time down. Out to Trevino. Natalie Trevino with 34 points in the game. Clear out for her to work against Adame. Takes her off a dribble. Bounce pass in the corner. That's a 3, and that's way off the mark. Rebound Gallardo. She's fouled on the sidelines. Ali Gallardo has done what she can to keep her Lady Falcons in the game. She scored 18. Adame has the ball. Gets it out to Gallardo. Top of the key to Adame. Over to Fuentes. Fuentes to Clemens. Clemens back in the hands of Adame, nearly stolen. Trevino in the passing lane there. Off the dribble, that rolls in, made by Adame. Giovanni Adame with the bucket. Lady Longhorns back on the attack. Outside to Quiroz. Quiroz makes a move on the baseline, tried to dish it off. Does so, get it back outside on the perimeter, and here's a 3 by Trevino. She rushed that. Rebound taken down by the Lady Falcons. Loose ball taken right back away by the Lady Longhorns for a layup. Good.
Teamwork.
Campero with the bucket. Back to a 20-point lead. Lady Falcons with the ball. Adame has it. Hands it off on the dribble. Get it back outside for a Gallardo 3. No good. Rebound in the paint. Lady Falcons get that. Outside to Adame. Adame guarded by Trevino. Hands it off to Gallardo. Gallardo puts it on the floor against Quiroz. Off the dribble. Misses that one. Rebound taken down by the Lady Longhorns, and here they come in the front court. That's Trevino. Trevino Off the dribble, steps back, lets that one go. No good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. If you go back and watch the film, the last couple of shots by Trevino, you'll start talking to shooters about drifting. That's what's happened on her last couple of shots. She's drifted in and out of those shots, and thus they're not falling as they were in the first half.
And those are the adjustments that you have to make. Like you said, as a shooter, you need to make those adjustments.
Lady Falcons with the ball, working outside to Ruiz. Ruiz to Clemens. Clemens throws it inside. The ball goes out of bounds. That's why your true shooters, your coaches, when they're working with them, it's the same principle as a free throw. All the mechanics need to be exact the same, so that when your jump shot suddenly becomes as routine as a free throw, thus the shooters become deadly.
They become aware of their mistakes, yes.
United on the drive, get it outside, off the dribble. Trevino takes it off the dribble, swings it left-hand side. Campero hands it off, nearly stolen. Nice catch by Quiroz, splits the defense, takes it off the glass with the right hand, it won't go. Rebound taken down by the Lady Falcons. Clemens got that board. In the front court, layup by Gallardo, count that.
That was great, body awareness as well. She changed her shot in the air. That was a great finish.
Ali Gallardo with 20 points. Trevino has it for United. To Beatty. Beatty pulls the trigger. That one's short. Offensive board, though. Easy for Rodriguez. Liana Rodriguez has 4 points, but none easier than that, too, right there. Lady Falcons ball. Outside it goes to Clemens. Clemens off the dribble. Got that shot blocked by Beatty out of bounds.
Great block. Great timing.
4:30 remains in the game. The winner of this takes on McCallum Memorial tomorrow at 1 o'clock. The loser will take on Harlingen South over in the other gym, also at 1 o'clock. Jumper up and in made by Ruiz on the inbound play. Lady Longhorns with the ball. Trevino has it on a clear out against Adami. One hands it over to Campero. There's in the paint. Jumper misses by Beatty. Rebound taken down by the Lady Falcons and foul called. .407 remaining here in this game. Tell you another thing to watch. Trevino, a sophomore. Watch some of the passes right now, which are those little one-handed tosses here or there. That'll be eliminated by the time she's a senior. I guarantee it's eliminated when she gets to college, but by the time she gets ready for college, those passes are long gone.
As a person from personal experience, I'll tell you that it's exactly right, because of the fact that those passes are just going to get stolen once you get to college, and she's looking to possibly be a D1 player in the future, so they have to be eliminated eventually.
I know we're talking about a player that scored 34 points here tonight, but you start looking at things like that from a college perspective, and here's what you're going to do. But watch, they'll be all gone by the time she gets to be a senior. Missed shot by Gallardo, she'll get to the line. That's probably the biggest transition I see if you're talking about guard play when I've witnessed players coming out of high school into college, is the crispness of the pass has to go to such a high level. It's not the shots, it's not the hustle, it's not this, it's the crispness of the pass to understand their speed out there defending those lanes from there on.
Right, anything that's just easy, it is too easy, and it won't be able to be that easy in college.
Gallardo with a free throw, 1 of 2 on the trip. Ali Gallardo with 21 points. 3:34 remaining in this game. Lady Falcons, the first quarter they scored just 6 points, but they trailed 5, and at that time it was a 4-0 run in the last 10 seconds of that quarter that kind of set the tone for a huge run in the second quarter by the Lady Longhorns that extended this into this 18 to 20 point lead. From there, Los Fresnos has pretty much exchanged baskets back and forth. That one won't go, but a foul call is going to send Olivia Campero to the line. 3 minutes left here. This is the second semifinal. Our next game, which will be the final game today, will be on the gold bracket semifinal. Free throw good by Campero. And that's going to be Eagle Pass CC Win taking on Edinburgh Vela. 1 of 2 on the trip for Campero from the line. Lady Falcons with the ball in the corner. Gallardo, that 3 is blocked. Rebound
is there anything
comes
she
down.
can't do?
And here comes Trevino in the front court. Off the dribble, tacks inside, lays it up and in.
There's more.
She blocked a shot on one end and laid it up on the other. 36 points.
You see, and that's what sets the difference between your average players and your good players. Okay, that's what sets them apart, when they can just do a little bit of everything.
That's a block shot, recover, and get down the other end and finish. Ball tipped away. Laredo United with the ball. Quick pass ahead to Quiroz. Quiroz into a double team. Gallardo got back defensively. Touch last by Los Fresnos as it goes out of bounds. 2:18 to go. Longhorns get it out to Trevino. Trevino's on a clear out, guarded by Adame. Takes her on a crossover. Pinballs over to her own teammate, gets it right back. 2:07 remaining. Trevino this time goes right. Takes it into a triple team outside to Rodriguez. Rodriguez forced that pass, got it back. Over, reverse it to the left side, and a foul called with 1:52 to go.
Great ball movement. You know, that's another thing that possibly gets overlooked when you have a star player like that, but their role players are doing very well as well. You know, they're making that extra pass. They're looking to, you know, go into the paint and score themselves too. Great performance as she gets the, you know, the applause from the crowd as she gets out. Trevino had a great game.
Natalie Trevino finishes with 36. Fadeaway jumper won't go for the Lady Longhorns. A lot of contact on that put back, and then the ball goes out of jump ball called. All right, so the championship game appears to be in hand. We're going to have United taking on McCallum Memorial. If you want to talk about two different styles, there it is.
Yeah, you have one team in Memorial who's going to look to push the pace with their pressing and with their havoc defense, and then you have, you know, United, who looks a little bit more to rely on their skills, you know, their basketball savviness and their basketball IQ, so it'll be interesting.
United gets a steal here with 1:18 to go. Stolen right back by Jessica Fuentes. A quick pass to Adame. Adame down the right-hand side against Quiroz, lays it in. Giovanni Adame with 4. Also sets up a third-place game between Los Fresnos and Harlingen South. Both realistically hoping they would be playing anyone else in their final game in this tournament.
Yeah, and we've talked about this before. When you're in the same, you want to play somebody who's not in your district. You know, you want to be able to learn and use everything in your arsenal to be able to use against the next team. And if you use too much, you know, you're afraid that they might learn it, and then yet you want to be able to get a good game out of it. So, like you said, I'm pretty sure they'd be wanting to play anybody else but each other.
Anybody other than each other.
Yes, sir.
In that third-place game. Ball goes in. That's a foul called. Talked to other coaches, though, and I've talked. There's two tracks. Some coaches are like, I don't want to play those district teams so many times. You get used to playing them. Other coaches are like, listen, I have X amount of games to play before I get ready for any kind of run in the playoffs. Every game's a game I can coach. Every game's something I can do with players. I don't care who we play.
I think that it comes down to there's a difference between boys and girls basketball, too. I mean, I think it's a factor as well. You know, and also when it comes down to it, I personally look to get tournaments out of the Valley. You know, that's exactly why I go to San Antonio. I look to go to Laredo, you know, get some schools that are not going to end up being, you know, in our district too much.
Free throw misses. Next one coming up for the Longhorns. That one won't go either. Rebound by the... It's out of bounds. Lady Falcons will get it back.
It's basically been a 20-point lead the whole game in the second quarter.
Gallardo off the dribble. Got it inside. That's a missed shot. Offensive rebound, though. Get it back outside for a quick step-back 3. That won't go. Rebound by Laredo United. 14 seconds to go. Whistle blows again. Out of bounds it goes. It was 25-11 second quarter. That is the difference in this game. Everything else has been even. United with the ball right down the middle of the floor. Ball deflected right back in the hands of the Lady Longhorns, and then a foul called, and we'll have a free throw, as that's the 7th team foul against Los Fresnos. One thing I can say Los Fresnos brought to the table out of the gate was they out-hustled United in the early part of this game. And if you're going to get out-hustled and you can sustain that, it's going to happen from a team like Memorial. If they realize they can out-hustle you, you could be in for a long game.
Yeah, and that kind of shows, they kind of had the right mentality coming in, but yet it's different when you have to apply that mentality a whole game. So they played it for a few minutes, but yet they just weren't able to sustain the same mentality and same urgency, throughout the whole game. That was the different factor there.
I think I talked about that in the first quarter. Final score, 64-43. Laredo United defeats Los Fresnos. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast. Leading scorer was Natalie Trevino, who finished with 36 points in the game. She finished 12 of 18 from the field, 67% shooting, 7 of 11 inside the arc, 5 of 7 outside the arc, 7 of 9 at the line. That's a tremendous sophomore right there. Again, hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Ale Gallardo responded with 21 points for Los Fresnos. Wasn't enough. They'll drop to the third place game. Championship game is set. Laredo United will take on McAllen Memorial. We'll be back with our next broadcast a little bit later on. Eagle Pass, CC Wynn will take on Edinburgh Vela. Until then, I'm Joe Bowling for Rio Sports Live. That's Evie Vasquez. So long for just a while.